Hi everyone, in this lecture we are going to talk about grid auto rows. Now we have talked about this property a little bit, and that is when you have extra rows. So whenever you define your grid column templates, your columns and your rows for your grid, and if the items within the grid container, they're more than the items that you have within your columns and grids, then you'll end up with something called an implicit grid. An implicit grid basically says that those grid items were not supposed to be created, but they're created because of our miscalculation. So if you have 22 columns and you say, okay, 22 items within your container, and you say, okay, I want to have 5 columns and I want to have 4 rows. That is 4 times 5, 20. What about the rest of the 2 contents? What about the rest of the 2 grid items? They're not explicitly defined, because explicitly you have defined 20 items, 5 columns, 4 rows, 5 times 4, 20. The rest of them, it doesn't matter how many there are, they're going to be implicit rows, or as a general, we call them implicit grid tracks, because they're not specifically the kind of grids that we actually specify. Now, what do we have here? This is our HTML. We have 20 items in here. Let's jump into CSS. We have our basic styling. We have talked about this a lot. And within the container, what I've done is I've specified that I want 6 columns with the width of 200 pixels and 3 rows with the height of 100 pixels. So 6 times 3, 18. So I only have housing for 18 of the items. The rest of the 2 items, they will actually move on to become implicit grid tracks. Let's actually go ahead and open this with live server. There we go. So these 2, because we have not specified any dimension, these are called implicit grid tracks. Now, by default, implicit grids or items, they are going to be aligned in a row-wise. So there are going to be rows. You're going to end up with more rows, but you can actually change that behavior to become columns. So how if you wanted to style those, what is going to be the property? So grid auto rows is actually going to style those implicit grid tracks. Now, by default, they're row. And if you want to style the rows, provide dimensions, it's going to be provided to their height. So I'm going to say 400 pixels and I'm going to save it. And now these are, each one of these is 100 pixels and this one is 400 pixels of height. With this, our lecture comes to an end. See you in the next one.